Turn on notifications and subscribe for more videos that help you achieve financial freedom. Like your paycheck has gone up, but still can't keep up with the price of bread, gas, or rent. That has a name, inflation. But here's the game changer. You can actually turn inflation into your ally. In this video, you'll learn how to use the rules of the game to your advantage. So go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with anyone who needs a way out of financial stress and wants to achieve real freedom. Understanding inflation. Inflation is one of those terms we hear all the time, but rarely stop to understand. Simply put, inflation means a general increase in prices over time. In other words, your money buys less and less as the months and years go by. Imagine that today, $10 buys you a medium pizza in New York. A year from now, that same pizza might cost $12. That may seem small, but multiply that by everything in your life: food, transport, energy, rent, healthcare, and you've got a growing problem. What causes inflation? In recent years, several key factors have driven inflation in many countries. Understanding them is the first step to taking smart action. Excessive money printing. After 2020, many governments pumped trillions into their economies to combat the effects of the pandemic. The result? More money in circulation without a matching increase in goods and services. When there's more money chasing the same products, prices go up. Pandemic and broken supply chains. With factories shut down, ports closed, and raw materials in short supply, production costs went up and availability went down. That pushed prices higher and caused shortages in essential items. Geopolitical conflicts, wars, and international tensions affect the global prices of fuel, food, and raw materials. The whole production chain becomes more expensive, and that cost ends up in your wallet. The real impact of inflation on your wallet. Inflation isn't just an economic term. It affects your everyday life. Whether you live in Tokyo, Sao Paulo, or London, rising prices hit you just the same. When wages are flat or grow slower than prices, your purchasing power shrinks. It's like running on a treadmill. You're working hard but not getting anywhere. Basic items like rice, milk, and eggs cost more. Rents go up. Bus fares, gas, school fees. Everything starts weighing on your budget. That constant pressure creates anxiety, debt, and a feeling of helplessness. Conservative investments like traditional savings accounts lose value in real terms. So while you think you're saving money, you're actually losing buying power every single day. Inflation is quiet and steady, and if you don't understand how it works, you could spend decades working more, earning less, and building little to no wealth. But the good news is you can flip the script, and that's what we're about to explore. Common mistakes people make trying to fight inflation. Most people, when they notice their money isn't going as far, try to fix it in the worst possible ways. Not because they're careless, but because they lack solid financial guidance. Let's break down the 4 most common mistakes that keep people from overcoming inflation and why avoiding them can be your first step toward financial freedom. Mistake 1: ignoring inflation. Many people live as if prices haven't changed. They don't track their expenses or consider how inflation impacts them over time. And when they finally notice, their budget is already maxed out. The result? Money disappears with no clear reason, and they blame bad luck or the economy, when really, they just need a better plan. Ignoring inflation is like ignoring a water leak. The longer you wait, the worse the damage. Mistake 2: relying only on savings accounts. Saving money is important, but keeping large amounts in accounts that yield less than inflation is a big mistake. It's like filling a bucket with a hole. No matter how much you add, it keeps leaking out. In countries like the US, UK, or Brazil, annual inflation has hovered between 4% and 10% in recent years, while savings accounts often earn just 1% to 3%. The result? You're losing buying power even while saving. Idle money loses value quietly. Mistake 3: cutting everything without increasing income. Spending less helps. But cutting out everything, fun, comfort, good food, isn't sustainable. It leads to frustration and often causes impulsive spending later on. The real game isn't just cutting expenses. It's boosting your income. Cutting helps, but it's not enough on its own. It's like trying to get fit with only dieting and no exercise. You might lose some weight, but you won't build strength. Mistake 4, investing without knowing what you're doing. Some people try to protect their money, rush into crypto or random stocks. The promise of quick gains is tempting, but without proper research, the outcome is usually worse than inflation itself. Without knowledge, it's just gambling, and the result? Losses even bigger than inflation. The answer isn't to avoid investing. It's to learn where, how, and why to invest. Strategies to win the race against inflation. Now, let's turn the problem into an opportunity. Here are 5 practical steps to make inflation work in your favor. These are simple, actionable strategies that anyone can apply with consistency and discipline. With these steps, you won't just protect your money from inflation. You'll start building a more stable, prosperous life. Step 1. Invest in yourself. This is the only guaranteed way to get returns above inflation. When you build new skills, especially high-value ones, your income potential grows right along with, or even faster than, inflation. Learning valuable skills like coding, digital marketing, copywriting, personal finance, or business management can multiply your earning power. You become more in demand, and like anything rare, that makes you more valuable. Real-life example. Alex Hormozy, an American entrepreneur, used to sell basic services for $100. After learning sales and copywriting, his products started bringing in tens of thousands per month. Same effort, way more value. Education is the world's highest return asset. Unlike cars, electronics, or even property, it never loses value and pays dividends for life. Step 2. Create extra cash flow. You need income streams that grow with inflation. Traditional jobs don't always keep up with rising prices, but side businesses and online freelancing can. The internet makes it possible for anyone to turn their skills or knowledge into income. Whether you're in Lisbon, Bogota, or Chicago, there are global platforms ready to connect you with clients worldwide. Examples: sell ebooks or online courses, create content on social media and monetize it, freelance for global clients on sites like Upwork or Fiverr. Try dropshipping, design, digital consulting. There are endless options. When your income scales, you're no longer tied to a fixed salary. You can adjust your prices as markets change. That gives you more financial freedom and control. Step 3. Invest in assets that grow with inflation. Don't avoid investing, just choose the right options. Conservative investments that earn below inflation won't protect your purchasing power long term. Assets that tend to keep up with or beat inflation. Real estate. Rents and property values often rise with inflation. These are tangible assets that usually hold value even in tough times. Stocks of strong companies. Good businesses pass inflation costs on to consumers. Companies with pricing power maintain their margins in inflationary periods. Your own business or shares in companies. You control pricing and margins. Well-run businesses can grow even when the market is volatile. Inflation-protected funds, like government bonds indexed to inflation, e.g., TIPS in the U.S. A safe way to preserve value over time. The key is to invest with knowledge and intent. A well-chosen asset today could double or triple in value in a few years, even while inflation eats away at idle cash. Step 4. Integrated growth. There's no magic formula for prosperity, but there's a powerful, practical combination: education plus extra income plus smart investments. Together, these 3 pillars create what we call integrated growth, a virtuous cycle where you learn more, you earn more. You earn more, you invest better. You invest better, you grow your wealth. Growing wealth lets you reinvest and keep learning. It's like planting a tree, slow at first, but eventually the fruits are inevitable. Every smart financial move you make today plants the seeds for a much richer harvest tomorrow. Step 5. Reframe your mindset and finances. The last step is psychological, but it's crucial. You need to stop seeing yourself as a victim of inflation and start acting like someone who uses inflation as a growth engine. The difference between those who suffer and those who thrive during inflation isn't luck, it's mindset. Strategic thinking turns crisis into opportunity. Think of it this way: if prices rise, you'll learn how to offer more value and charge more. If idle money loses value, you'll invest in real assets. If most people are losing purchasing power, you'll be gaining market share and financial knowledge. This internal shift changes the way you act, and the results you get change your mindset, and your financial reality will start to change too. Inflation doesn't have to be your enemy. It can be the push you need to grow. In this video, you learned how inflation quietly eats into your finances, the most common mistakes that cost you even more, and most importantly, the 5 practical steps to turn the game around and build a prosperous life, even in tough times. Now it's your turn. Like the video, comment below with a step you can try first, and share this with someone who needs a breakthrough. Together, we can help more people turn crisis into opportunity.